To kick off.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
And we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. But if you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set. 21. Like 7. Alert.
First play from scrimmage. Stafford. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Look at this Arizona defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
53, ready. Hey, 5-0. 32.
Stafford. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat right
I like
beyond
that.
Circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Throwing is Stafford. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. Down the left sideline. He may go. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Benson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Now Cade York for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score final 7, Rams 0. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
50-50.
From the 50, Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Stay 50, stay 50. Omaha, ready, move.
Stafford now to throw. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And the Rams had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Set. 280.
To throw is Stafford. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10. From the gun, Murray. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. So he'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Murray again. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Rams 7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them. We can walk away with a win.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
60. 10.
Now Stafford. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they'll make sure he's touched down.
There wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. So he stopped for no gain. And it's second down. When you look at this defense, this unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now Stafford. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It's like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
180.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On first down, it's Benson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
280. Hey, 54.
Here's Stafford. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Here's Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Ethan Evans on now to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CB, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He was unable to shake free there.
see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Murray going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
A gain of 2.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Set. 280. Hey, give me radar.
Back to throw, Stafford. The Cards get to him here, and he's brought down for a sack. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Ethan Evans now.
For the Rams.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And it's fielded at the 34. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. This is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they'd love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Cards will take over possession here up at the 44. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. With the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10. Murray now. He throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Murray. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. For right side here, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around the bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way game. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go. 2-2.
Another run here with Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Here's Murray. Able to get this one to McBride. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Shotgun now from Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Short one here, caught by McBride. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
2-2. Hey, over. 2-2. No stop. Hey, no stop. Hey, that's my man. I got him.
Murray now to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey McBride, 39 yards. And the Cardinals have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying
on Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they will score.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'.